I went a little crazy this week with the Pokemon card business, and now I have invested over $20,000 into the business. I knew this day was gonna come, but not this fast. But before we get into any of the good stuff, we're doing the giveaway today. We got to shout out today's video sponsor, which is Misprint.com. Misprint.com is like the stock market, but for Pokemon cards. If I want to buy a PSA 10 Mew EX, I can buy it for this price here. And if I want to sell it, I can sell one right now for this price here. I'm doing this all from an app. They have an app, so go check it out. And what's the good thing about the app is that you can scan up to 20 Pokemon cards and list them all at once. All graded cards. I'm going to show you what I'm doing right now with some of my cards. So if I just wanted to scan a few cards, list them straight away, which would save me so much time because I have just listed over 117 cards onto TradeMe, and that took me about 2 hours. So doing that just saves so much time. They do giveaways every week where you got to enter $5 to enter. Check them out. All the links are in the description. Now, we're going to jump into the giveaway, okay? But before I just say anything, don't laugh at my computer, bro. It's a little bit laggy, okay? I have an old MacBook Pro. You don't need good stuff to start a Pokemon card channel. If you've seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. But let's get into the giveaway. Let's go. 1,000 sub giveaway, the Paladin Face Booster Bundle, and the graded Charmander. We got 36 entries. I just listed you whenever you commented. So if you were number one to comment, you're first. And I think Bryce Film was first. But anyway, look at all your ducks here, bro. This is going to be insane. 30 seconds on the nose. Here we go. Hey. Coming out hot, we've got QWERTY. Who else can I see here that I recognize? I've done a few duck races myself, and I have lost even a few more. But it's all fun and games. You got to be in it to win it. I can see Reese Breezy here. Underage Nan is up there too. We got Bryce Film in the Superman suit. 7 seconds to go. Who's going to win it? Coming out of the gates, number 9 is William Flanagan. Let's go. I think he's a young fella. Well-deserved fella. My man, just shoot me your email in the comments and we will get that shipped out to you. Back to the video. Now, thank you to everyone who just entered and also just for the support. It's been amazing on this journey. I don't like drop that good of content, I don't think, but you guys stick around and it's just, I just keep it real, you know, and you guys appreciate that and I appreciate you. So thank you to everyone again. And that's the goal for like the channel membership, by the way, is to get at least 50. And then once we get to 50, we'll be doing duck races every week. So if you want to join my membership, that'd be great. If you got any, like, I guess, feedback on what I could do with that. But yeah, so the goal is to get at least 50 on there. 30% of that goes to YouTube straight away. And then we've got $1.50 to play with. And then I'm going to take 30 cents away from that. And then we have $1.20 into the like raffle or the duck race. So every month. And then once we get to like over, I don't know, let's say we get to 1,000, which would be mental, but we won't. Then we'll probably do like weekly giveaways to all the channel members. But yeah, once we get to 2,500 on this channel, we'll do another giveaway, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But for the sales for this week, it was pretty good. We got some pretty good numbers on TradeMe. I had lots of like prismatic stuff on there, and then just like full arts and stuff like that. But over the whole total of the week, we sold $219.49, which was pretty mad. Some of those went over top of this, like over market. I'll pop a couple up on the screen. I didn't do it because I've been busy, but I'll pop them up as I talk. And I've listed over 100 like listings this week, 117 I think to be exact. Why did I do so many? And they're all dollar reserves too, by the way. So I'm gonna link a few auctions down below. Go check them out if you live in New Zealand. Some absolute bargains on there. Heaps of prismatic again, 2 Master Balls, EV promo. Yeah, heaps of EB Games promos too. Why did I do that? Is because TradeMe we're doing a no selling fee on Sunday. So whatever I sell, I don't get like tax, or well, just like I don't get a fee on it. Usually it's 8%. So for everyone that is like kind of new to the journey, TradeMe is like the eBay of New Zealand. We don't have like an eBay domain, so TradeMe is like the biggest selling platform here in New Zealand. You can sell anything on their cars, whatever, houses, everything. But usually for like general items, it's 8%. So but on Sunday, it was no fee. So whatever I make this coming week is going to be straight in the pocket. And when I give you the total from like each week, I've minus the 8% out of it. So whatever that $219, it was actually like, I don't know, it was like 230 something. So yeah, I've taken out the percentage of that already. But if you sell something that's $1 or below, you don't get a selling fee on it. But yeah, and we charge for shipping here, so shipping is included, but you also get tax on the shipping too. So that's why I do mine at like $7.50, because 8% of that is like for Trade Me. So yeah, it's stupid, but at least in New Zealand, we pay, like the people that buy stuff pay for the shipping. It's just pretty common, even on Facebook and stuff, we do it. So yeah, so that was pretty good. So hopefully next week on Trade Me is going to be absolutely, well, I'm hoping for like 500 at least. That'd be pretty cool. There's some pretty big cards on there. 2 Charizard V-Star promos. Just, yeah. If you live in New Zealand, Corey_B, put the title there. I don't know if you can search the name or not, but I'm going to list a few listings in the description anyway. But let's move on to Facebook, bro. Facebook, we sold $999. That kind of pissed me off, but it was kind of cool at the same time. A few of the sales there, let me just go in. We sold, one thing was different. I did the Groudon Mega, I think it's a Mega, trade for $60 and a few other cards. So yeah, another trade there, and I was at 80% of the value of what he gave me, plus 60 on top. Then we did a Venusaur, Pinsir, and a Pikachu, and a Greninja promo for $263, and an Eevee Nintendo promos for $186. And then like a Eevee and what was the other one? Eevee and something else, Iono and Eevee Master Ball for $78. Yeah, there's heaps of other little cards I'll pop up on the screen for you now. But yeah, $999, which is like pretty annoying, but still pretty good. I've already made some sales today, which are coming into next week. But remember, I have put another $2,400 into the business. I went crazy this week. And $2,400 come from 3 pickups. I have recorded it. I'm just behind on videos. I want to get this one out semi-early in the week just because of the Trade Me listings. But $2,400, there was just like some graded stuff. One was like all promo stuff, which is why I've got a lot of promos going on. And what was the other one? Oh, just had another Eevee bundle. One was, yeah, I wasn't really like, should I buy this? But anyway, I did it, and it's kind of, they came with the Nintendo promos. I'm kind of a little bit regretting it, but because some of the cards are like meh. But I listed some on Trade Me, just flicked them off. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to make my money back. I did get about 80 or 75%, which is fine. But yeah, so over the money that we have invested, the money that we have invested now, which brings a total to $21,120 into the business, which is pretty mad. We made $1,218.49 last week in revenue, and that brings a total over the whole 22 weeks to $20,312.69. So if you can do the math, we are in the negative at $807.31. Which is not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot more after that $2,400, but we had a pretty good week, and I'm hoping to recoup a lot of that from Trade Me this week, and just little bits of sales here and there. Got a couple already done, another at least $300 into the bank already, so I'm not too worried. And the card show is in a couple of weeks, so just stocking up for that. But I have a lot of cards that I bought at the card show, like I did a couple of weeks ago, even some cards and a few pickups a couple of weeks ago. They have tanked a little bit, so like I'm just going to be trying to get at least a little bit of profit. If not, I'm going to be breaking even. So that's one thing I'm going to learn. Maybe don't buy too many pickups at once, says the guy that just spent $2,400. But because then I got to try and move it all, and just to like try and flip it, especially in this kind of market where it's like kind of going down. Some stuff is still going up or holding, but a lot of like the illustration rares and whatnot are coming down. So I just need to be a little bit careful, and if I'm going to buy anything, I'm probably not going to buy it until maybe like the week of the card show, or if I make like heaps of sales this week. But yeah, just so I can like try and flip it as quick as I can. But yeah, so that's something to learn about. I'm not too worried about it. Still got heaps of cards, over $12,000 in inventory. So yeah, we got to see how we go. But it's going to be interesting. Definitely not going to be in, like, I'm not in the like in the negative too much. Like I haven't lost any money because I bought those at like 60%, and they've dropped like maybe 10%, 15%. But those are margins that I could have made more money on. But yeah, at least some of the like Trade Me listings are going over market value, so there's that too. But yeah, that's about it for the week. Sorry, this is a little bit all over the show. I have to quickly go to work, that's why I keep looking over there at the time. But I needed to get this video out because I have a busy week. But anyway, thank you for all the support. Let's get to 50 members on the channel membership. It's only $3, $2.99, so like $1.50 American. But yeah, if you can, that would be amazing. And then we can do duck races every week, and I'll try not to make it lag. But yeah, let's go 2,500 next giveaway. See you in the next video. Peace.